So this is going to be a quick story time. So as y'all can see, I'm currently glammed up and look like I'm ready to go out, and because I was ready to go out. So it is currently 7 o'clock, and I was supposed to be going to Applebee's with my friend, and then we was going to go to a event after we had dinner. So cool, I think everything is fine, I'm all right. So I get all dressed up, get my makeup done, I put on a nice little outfit, like I'm ready to go. And so I live an hour and 20 minutes away from the event that we were going to. So I had to leave a little bit earlier anyway, but we were supposed to meet to eat at 8 o'clock. So anyway, as I was driving down the road, I had went to go get some gas, and then after I got gas, I felt something grab the wheel. Like I literally felt like somebody grabbed the wheel to my car. So all I can do is assume it's the Holy Spirit. So I'm like, the Holy Spirit is grabbing a hold of the wheel for real? Like, let me take my hands off the wheel and see if it's going to do it again. With that part, it did not do it again. But yeah, something literally grabbed the wheel of my car while I was driving. Then I got to a certain part of where I was driving. Like, it's probably like 10 minutes out from where I'm currently living. And I started getting this gut feeling to not go. Like, I just started feeling like, don't go, like something's not right. So I continue driving because I'm just like, I want to go to the event. Like, this is my first event because, you know, I've been into like the modeling thing. So this is my modeling friend. Like, it was going to be our first event together. It was going to be so much fun. Like, I was so excited to go. So obviously I didn't want to turn around, especially since I had gotten all dressed up and glammed up to go. So then the further I drive, the more I get this feeling, this like, don't go, don't go, don't go. And then for some strange reason, like my eyes started crossing, like I couldn't see the road correctly. And then I kept hearing like, don't go. But needless to say, I continued to drive. Then eventually I start getting this like deep feeling in my stomach, like turn around, turn around, turn around. And I'm just like, I can't ignore this feeling. Like, I can't ignore it. Like, it's definitely the Holy Spirit telling me to turn around and go home. Like, I just cannot ignore it. So I went to McDonald's and I literally called my mom and I'm just like, Mom, like, I just have this feeling not to go. Like, it's not just a feeling. Like, something literally is telling me not to go. And I also told her that something or someone grabbed the wheel to the car. So that was just like crazy to me right there. Like right there, that should have been my sign, like something isn't right. But I really wanted to go to this event. Like, it's a bar and lounge. I wanted to go have fun. It'll be my first time, you know. I wanted to go and have fun. But I just cannot help to think that the Lord is saving me from something. Like, I don't know if he's saving me from a car accident. I don't know if he's saving me for something that's going to happen at the place that we were going. I don't know if something was going to happen at the place we were having dinner at. Like, I don't know, but I know for a fact the Holy Spirit is telling me not to go. So I'm currently back at the house because I was just told not to go. Like, I got 20 minutes out and that feeling just kept getting stronger and stronger. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going. So I called my friend and I'm telling her, like, look, something is just not sitting right in my spirit. Like, something is just not right. And she was like, okay, cool. Just let me know what you're going to do. Just keep me updated. So I'm like, all right, cool. But at that point, I already knew that I was finna turn around because, like, when I tell you the feeling was sickening and I can literally hear do not go, like, I was not about to ignore that voice. So after I turned around at McDonald's and everything, when I was driving back, I started to feel a little bit more at ease. So I can't help but to think, like I said, the Lord is saving me from something. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up in the morning and see something on the news. I don't know. Like, it could have been a drunk driver coming through. It could have been anything where the Lord was saving me from. But I know for a fact that the Lord spoke to me tonight and told me not to go to that event. So now I'm back at the house all glammed up. Yeah, I'm a little irritated because I'm glammed up and I have this nice outfit on. Like, I feel like I look mad pretty. But I'm just going to listen to what the Lord say. If the Lord say don't go, then I will not go. If the Lord say move, I'm going to move. And that's just what it is.
Dude, this is literally why I don't have friends or why I'm so quick to lose friends. Because I'm just too real for this world. Like, bitches take everything I say to the heart. I was working with this girl at one of the streetwear events. It was a 2-day event, and on the first day, which was yesterday, she joked with me the entire day, kind of said some backhanded shit. But I took it because I don't care. I just joke back, whatever. And she even said to me, like, oh, I fuck with how you just joke back because some people get offended by what I say. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I can take it. Shit, as long as you can take it. So whatever. Today's the next day. And the guy bought one of the jackets that we were selling. We were told to take a picture with him because, you know, he purchased something. So in the process of us trying to get settled to take this picture with the guy, she's like fixing his shoes. She's all up on the jacket. Like, let me make you look good. Let me do this. Let me do that. So we're like 5 minutes into waiting on them taking a picture, and she's still like adjusting this man. Like, oh, let me fix this. Let me fix that. Oh, wait, let me get this right. And we're just standing there waiting for her to take this picture. I'm like, girl, just suck his dick. She was like, no, because I'm just fucking irritated now. She didn't talk to me for the rest of the day, y'all. Like, how the fuck you can't, when I joke, you can't take it?
Okay, this is a story time from literally the other day when I think I was in the middle of a potential setup. So to give y'all like the backstory or whatever, me and my friends went to a Gunna concert, and the concert ended at like 9:30. So we were like, what are we finna do after this? Like, it's so early, whatever. And so me and my friends were like, let's go to this little like chill spot. So we ended up going, and we didn't stay there long. And one of my friends, she like made me mad. So I was like, I'm just gonna go home. Like, I don't care if it's like 11, like I'm just gonna go home. So I go home, and I'm literally at home for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And me and this friend, we never stay mad at each other long because like it's not that deep. But she called me and she was like, hey, like I need you to come somewhere with me. I'm with 2 people and I don't want to be by myself. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, if you come get me, I'll go with you. And she wanted to go to like this Airbnb that she had got invited to while she was out at another club after I had left. So yeah. And after she told me the story about how she even got invited to this Airbnb, I put it all together, and it was just weird from the jump. So the dude that she was with at the club, mind you, this is while I'm at home, like I'm not out with her. The dude that she was with at the club is like very, very well known, like very well known. And a girl walked up to him and was like, hey, I'm having an Airbnb thing from 2 a.m. till 4 a.m. Come. And she's saying that to the dude my friend's with. And the dude's like, to my friend, he's like, get her info, like, because he didn't want the girl, this random girl, to have his phone number. So my friend took the info from the girl, and I guess that's when she called me, and she was like, hey, I'm with this guy, and I don't want to be, like, by myself because he has somebody with him too, da-da-da-da. I was like, okay, whatever, like, I'll take one for the team today, but, like, you know, one time only type of thing. So basically they came and got me, and me and my friend are in the back, and the dude and his friend are in the front, and I really didn't even want to be there. They were like, chilling, let's go, I'm really excited to go. It's like 2 a.m. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. And everybody's like, except the driver. Me and the driver are the only people that are sober. Like, my friend and the dude's friend, they're kind of like tipsy or whatever. So anyway, we're driving. We get to like the Airbnb. So just follow me on this. This is the street the Airbnb is on. When we turn left to turn into the street that the Airbnb is on, it's 2 cars parked with their lights on and everything at this like convenience store, but the convenience store is closed, and it's these 2 cars parked there, and I peeped that off rip. I peeped that. So I see the 2 cars, I'm like, whatever, they're probably just, you know, it's 2 a.m., whatever. So the dude pulls into the like parking lot of the Airbnb, because it was like those type of houses that are like condos, those like 3-4 story condos, and they're like all right together, so it's like a kind of a open parking lot for like everybody to park. So literally, like, I kid you not, when we pulled into like the lot where the Airbnb was, a car pulls up right beside us, like right beside us. Like, I could reach my hand out and touch it. And the dude driving in my car, he like inched forward, and when we inched forward, this car inched forward, and he inched forward again, and this car comes, and he completely like comes in front of us, so we can't go straight. Like, he's blocking us from going straight. So immediately I'm like, oh no. So I look back, because I'm in the back seat. I look back, and it's another car behind us trying to block us in. And immediately I'm like, those are those same exact 2 cars that I just saw in that parking lot at that convenience store right up the street. So immediately I was like, this is not right. I told bro that was driving, I barely know him. I said, yo, back up. Like, if you can, back up. And we're in like a scat pack. Like, we're in a fast car, and these two cars are like a Chevy Malibu and like a Altima or something. So somehow, some way, the dude like maneuvers his way and like backs out and gets away from the car that was like behind us, and like we took off. So, mind you, the guy that's driving is like very well known and has like people know he has, you know what I'm saying? And I asked, like, when we drove off, I was like, when y'all were just at the club, like, did you bring this car? Like, were you in this car? Did people see you get in this car? And he was like, yeah, like, this is the car we had at the club or whatever. And I was just like, this seems like this is not right. So we kind of like drove around in circles for a little bit in the neighborhood, and I kid you not, these people were following us. Like, the Malibu, I look back and they were behind us again. The dude had to like do the dash. Like, I was like, hey, take me home. Take me home. I don't know who got it out for you, who got it out for him, who got it out for whoever, but take me home because something isn't right. And I felt it in my chest, like something was not right. And so in the midst of us like driving around, because my friend and his friend were like, I mean, we can just go back, like that's just a coincidence. And like me and the dude driving were like, yeah, no, that was not okay. Like that was like a setup type of thing, or like I don't know. And some guy who was at the Airbnb miraculously called the guy driving after we had like pulled off really quick and was like, yo, like where you at? He was like, yo, I think somebody's following me, like, or somebody was trying to like set me up or something, like something isn't right. And he kind of like told him how this car like pulled up on us and everything. And the dude on the phone was just kind of like, bruh, like you're tripping, like pull back up, like, or if you're not gonna come, like share your location with me, and so I know you get where you're going safely. That was weird to me, because this is supposed to be your friend and he didn't even ask like if you were okay, like where you were, like whatever. Like, then the girl that was at the club that invited them didn't even know this man, like doesn't know him from a can of paint, and was like, hey, like come to my party, like from 2 to 4 specifically. Like, everything about it was weird, and I feel like it could have been like, I don't want to say a coincidence because that it was weird regardless. Like, I feel like that was a setup, I don't know. But yeah, I told them to take me home, and I will not be going anywhere with them again, like again.
All right, y'all. So now that my 5-day young nigga rendezvous is over, I could tell y'all about it, because I just freshly blocked him on Instagram. So it was fun. I liked him. I keep on thinking about him, but I want y'all to tell me, am I tripping by blocking him or what? So cool. It all started off, he hit me up on Instagram and said that I was going to be his wife. Mind you, keep in mind, he had already been DMing me for like months and months and months. So, okay, cool. He said I was going to be his wife. We hung out like a couple of times after he told me I was going to be his wife. And everything was cool. Now, here's where shit gets wacky. Now, y'all know that video I posted the other day in a bed. He started doing too much. Like, he started talking about delete this video, delete this video, delete this video. So, I'm like, okay, you want some weird shit. So, okay, whatever. And I had blocked him on number then. So he had hit me up on Instagram like, why you blocking me and all of that? I'm like, because that just gave me PTSD from when my ex nigga used to be basically on the same shit, like take me, because you know, if I post some shit, it's gonna go viral. But mind you, I didn't post his face, but like his family members, I guess, was knowing his room or whatever, so motherfuckers knew like who room it is. I didn't think it was that serious because we ain't fuck or none, so it's like, okay, if a motherfucker see the room, like it's not that deep, bro. But yeah, I wasn't fuck with that, so I was already like done with the shit then. But then he like, okay, I understand what you're saying, and ain't nothing like that. Okay, cool. Then that day he was supposed to come get me. He didn't come get me. We was supposed to get a seafood boil and go to the movies. Now, if you know me, you know I don't play about a motherfucking seafood boil. So, bitch, you said that you was gonna give me a seafood boil and didn't give me a seafood boil. You're weird as fuck. Then the next day, I got my own seafood boil, and he said that he was going to send me the money that I spent on the seafood boil. He didn't send me the money. Then the next day, he told me he was going to teach me how to put in a parlay. I was going to put in $100 on the parlay that he did. He put $10 on the parlay, won $1,400. If I would have put in $100 on the parlay, I would have won $14,000. He kept on saying, I'm going to call you to help you, I'm going to call you to help you. Nigga never called to help me. Okay, bitch, that's strike 3. Then on New Year's Eve, mind you, all week I was telling him I'm getting drunk on New Year's. You gonna come get me. This bitch, literally, he was supposed to come get me on fucking New Year's Eve. Bro, I literally texted him and said, you gonna come get me. He said, it's over. I'm already half asleep. That put that bitch in a coffin. Put him in a coffin. I'm singing again. Back up. I'm delusional as fuck. We wasn't even together. That's my problem. I think like I was coming off too strong for him too. Because I was on this nigga. Oh my gosh, I was acting like a crazy ass bitch for no reason. We ain't fucked, like it wasn't even nothing that deep. But I'm just fucking, I don't got time to play. It's either we about to do this shit or we not. So yeah. That was my 5-day rendezvous, guys. What do you think?